Alright. What's up? It's Fresh Air. On another one, just wanted to talk about some things that are coming to my mind. The things I've learned last night. It was a long night. Whew. Now they always say you don't have to watch it if you don't like it, right? But if you find a solution in everybody, meaning they can actually learn from it, nobody in specific, you have to understand there's something I'm trying to learn from that. If I'm challenging my brain, my understanding of like I can start thinking about things in a higher volume and value that a lot of people will understand what you're talking about. Now, it might not seem to some people that it clicks, but there's a bigger picture when you can come to terms with yourself and know that a lot of this is for everybody, not just one person. When it comes to influence, know your worth, know who you are and what you represent. A lot of people might have a say, oh, shut up, don't do that. Okay, you're valid, but listen to me. I pay no attention to that because the simple thing is your rebuttal is just talking about where's the solution. If you want to say that my material or what I talk about isn't helping you, you have to start asking yourself, why is it not helping you? Why am I not learning within myself the truth? I'm looking at that external stuff and how I was influenced to dictate my free will to actually believe that there's actually something greater in myself. Do we have to think? We have to be held back by old ideology that you thought, what? There is some key people I would like to say thank you to. People that have a voice and an understanding of exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not hightailing, I'm not clout chasing. It's all divine timing. Know that God has your best interests. Know that you can think better for yourself, respect yourself, understand if you had honor for yourself, if you understood what honor meant, you would learn to understand that leadership is within. You have to lead yourself to the better. How do we want to present ourselves? Really? Do we want to always show that we're not taking effort into better our understanding of a situation or how we think of relationships and do you know what I'm saying? We have to draw the line where we have to start and hit reset and understand that a lot of ideology and things you're saying is actually just totally going against the normal traditions of what a relationship really means. One on one, not multiples, and not treating it as, oh, just find another. Guess what? Everybody that may have came in contact with me, it's basically, dang, I can see him like that. Even when I'm in my best moment, if you're manipulated by something, the masses is going to not think of you because you don't want to go with that person because that person's what? Didn't provide for everything you needed. A companion that can grow a relationship within yourself, even learn from each other. So a relationship goes to listen. I don't want to get into this too much, but listen. A lot of people are always looking at the messenger, whoever they're talking about, and say, well, what do you know? Well, I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you this, that you have to grow from each other in a relationship. Even if it comes to dating in the beginning, we have to start getting away from this thought that people that are saying that you got to date 3 to 5 people and they're putting out the content of how many people, think about, have respect for yourself. If you have respect for yourself, you will start attracting the right people. You will start attracting the right people for your vibration that you possess. So when people start thinking they're just going to go and with the flow and the vibrations that things are going, don't you think there's something feeling like it's like, there's something right here? The vibrations ain't right. Why? Where do you draw the line and what's right, what's wrong when it comes to relationships? Are we still going to? Are you going to continue going, knowing that you can be better, but you continue to still have that mindset? Do you know what I'm saying? When you come to an understanding that this is now is the time, now, right now, is to challenge yourself to better understand why do you feel that way? Why do you think like that? Who are you influenced by? What experiences in life has been a challenge, but you learned from and you sharpened up and you started to learn, oh wow, there's two opposites attract, right? Opposites attract. So if I'm speaking on truth and dignity and always for you, there's no catch to it. I'm always trying to educate you and get your mind right so you can know that there's something better in yourself, that you can start having respect for yourself. Respect for who you are, your purpose. See, I used to think a certain way, right? I have to challenge my understanding that the past and how I was my core beliefs are what make me dictate what my thought is, then I'm feeling, and then the core belief also enhances it, right? So it's something you experience in your life where you had been felt a certain way, so now you can't trust certain people in your life. That's there for a challenge. That's a challenge to, oh, I see. Start challenging you to look at what you experienced, because then you start realizing there's a better purpose. Your testimony is going to help other people, and you don't have to feel like you're going against anything. You just don't have to name drop, because that's God has the discernment to take the people that are doing whatever. Listen, it's all within us. We can't always look for that external. If that person's the reason why I'm this way, this person's this. When you start reflecting yourself, you start finding the truth. You start realizing that the truth lies within. You can now better correct your thought process, your core beliefs. Then can grow from that foundation. And from that foundation, where you start believing in yourself and you say, I'm not going to go against the grain. Because listen, if you're with the right mindset of growing and respecting yourself and trying your best, guess what? There's people out there that are going to care about you because they realize, yes, you got the formula. It doesn't make me any better. It just shows that I took and invested in myself to now put myself at better heights. Climb that corporate ladder, climb that elite path, climb that motivation to being taken serious. I'm always thinking of what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I talking like this? People are like, what's your secret formula? My formula is everything I talk about. All my creativity and understanding music, what it does to the soul. You know that your soul it's not easy to get where I am. Let's keep that very clear too. If it was easy, everybody would have it, correct? There you go. So if you really want to try to get somewhere where you really want it, you want to have that soul comfort within yourself to understand you can work through trials and tribulations because you start realizing that okay, I've dealt with this before, I've experienced this, this is how I normally react when I get feeling complacent or I feel like I'm attacked. When it comes to words are just words. But not when they're the truth. They have meaning behind it. Now my background, people want to be in the background and say, I got dirt on. Well, let's talk about it. You understand that you're only hurting other people by bringing that up. That is not right. I've worked through the system. I've been the system. I've been everything in between. I've seen the ups. I've seen the downs. I know what it's like to be. I also know what it's like to not know what my behaviors and how it affected other people. I learned that everything I do and say has an effect. It affects not only yourself, it's a ripple effect out to the universe. The ripple effect. The truth is, I can explain, but that's on a different scale. That's on a Patreon, because that's personal things that I don't talk about names and places. The reason is because if I had to talk about, oh, I was on this yacht and I was in Barbados, this, you already set up. You already told too much. What you gotta do is be silent with yourself. Know that you don't have to broadcast, look at me, I'm doing this. I got this. Yeah, that's great if that's part of your motivation. See, some people need to see visual and they gotta see action. They gotta see, oh, now I'll start listening because I see the cars, I see the houses, I see this, I see the relationships, I see the women. Well, what is your value to take somebody serious? Honest, ask yourself, what is not keeping you from the truth? What is keeping you from listening to certain people or individuals that, you know what, once you have it in discerning yourself, you know it's starting to grow on you. You start challenging yourself. You start realizing a lot of things I've learned in my life were actually the exact opposite of a lot of things. Because the agenda was pushed that way. I don't have to go and point fingers and say, hey, yeah, see, you guys did this. Collectively, you have to understand, it takes a community. It starts with us. Lead by example. Lead by encouragement to show others that it's possible to be your best self. If you can show growth, that's the positivity part I was talking about. I wanted to transform not only myself, but show that other people can have that opportunity to challenge themselves. Be creative with yourselves. Start realizing that your actions affect others. Know that even if somebody doesn't get what I'm talking about and they're just in the comments, they're just that's okay. God will bless you someday. You don't have to listen to it because that's God's given will. That's your choice. God gave you the will to have that choice, and that's the choice you took. So once you come to understand, that's where it gets different. When you still take that path of I'm not going to work on myself, I'm going to continue doing, and not looking at how my actions are affecting others who are influenced by me. If you think it's just a business and you're just going, oh man, it's just business, this is how it is, you still have to answer to what are you approaching and understand what is a true influencer. Challenge yourself. Elites know that there's a formula. Who are the elites? You know who they are. I know who they are. They always say, be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution, or be a part of the problem and be all gone. If I'm helping even the elites, you think I'm going to be sticking around? Yes. God's given me the opportunity to help motivate a lot of people to understand we can gracefully find it within ourselves. We don't have to go with the movement, with the pack to show, oh, we got to do this. Starts with you, and then you'll see, okay, not everybody has that was their calling to be an influencer in that area. They might find a new skill and start realizing, wow, I'm actually good at this. This might actually be better because I actually enjoy it. Don't even feel like it's a chore. That's why I want to get you to. All right, this is Fresh Air. On another one, I pray that God will shine his light on you no matter what, because that's what's going to come. Whoever you believe in, just believe in something greater than yourself. Collectively is helping this opportunity for you to find yourself. Know that you can be motivated yourself. Be your best fan. Understand your worth and what is your worth. Know that following and likes means diddly squat. That's facts. God bless you. I pray that no weapons formed against you will prosper. I pray that you will find discernment in what you do is important and a vital part of this process in this world, that you understand you will do and ask for always forgiveness. Repent for your sins. God bless. Have a wonderful day.